This is your statewide newscast. Arkansas Today.
Well, the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff has its fair share of history makers, those connected to the school who have gone on to do great things. We're honored to have back Vice Chancellor George Cotton to talk about Beulah Flowers and Geleve Grice
That
today.
is correct. That is correct. And thanks again for having us. We always love sharing the richness of the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. We're celebrating 150 years this year, and we'll be talking more about our sesquicentennial later on. But you're right. We're talking today about Beulah Flowers. Miss Flowers actually is someone who, when you think about it, is one of those lives well lived. She's impacted so many different people. You mentioned in your intro that she was a mentor to poet laureate Maya Angelou.
Yes.
But she was a political activist, educator, and interestingly enough, also the mother of two of our most successful alum.
Wow.
Harold Flowers, who went on to become a prominent attorney. He was the attorney who actually represented Silas Hunt in his effort to integrate the University of Arkansas Law School. And Cleon Flowers, who was one of the most prominent physicians. He was actually at the time one of the first physicians to successfully deliver conjoined twins.
Wow.
So, you know, as a father, it must be wonderful just to be able to have children who made that impact. But she also just impacted a lot of people in the community because of her role as a community activist and because as an educator. Maya Angelou actually credited her in her book, I Know Why the Cage Birds Sing, for helping her regain her voice and regain her sense of purpose, actually, after she was sexually assaulted. So all those things that she did helped weave successful people. And again, her journey began at the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff and then helped shepherd other people through the university as well. So one of our tremendous impact makers at the university. The other, Geleve Grice, a noted photographer who, because of the work he did, pretty much put an imprint on history as we know it. I mentioned Silas Hunt as a connection to Miss Sampson. Hunt was the individual, as I said, who integrated the University of Arkansas Law School. And interestingly enough, the photographer who took that historic photo of him applying for the law school was a UAPB student photographer by the name of Geleve Grice.
Wow.
And without that photo, that would have been lost because, as best we know, there are no other photos of Silas Hunt trying to integrate the law school. Grice went on to take several numerous photos that chronicle history, including that 1958 visit of Dr. King to UAPB. His work includes photography of Muhammad Ali, Ray Charles, and for 6 decades, he literally impacted the world of photography and put his impact on that. And again, both of them have their link through the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
That's just incredible. Just, you know, where we're from, having all of these history makers come from that. And even, you know, I know last week we mentioned Dr. King's visit.
Yes.
So it seems like, I mean, everything's just kind of connected.
Yeah. When you think about it now, I like to say that the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff is uniquely responsible for helping to build the middle class, most certainly the black middle class. And because of the fast-paced world we live in now, we take a lot for granted. But at the university, we also like to make sure that people understand that that wasn't always the case. And the university has been responsible for educating more than 18,000 people across the globe. And we enjoy telling the story of the university. And as we head into 150 years of existence, we're excited just to be able to continue to share the stories of those people who came through those hallowed halls of the university and then went on to do well. So we take great pride in the university, and most certainly we're glad just to have the opportunity to share that story.
Of course, and we're glad to hear these stories. And
fantastic,
learn more.
Fantastic. So we're looking forward to talk more about it as Black History Month goes on. But again, the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, 150 years of existence. We're a proud part of the fabric of Arkansas, and most certainly we love sharing the story of how we impacted the world.
Great. Well, thank you so much once more for coming on this week.
Pleasure's ours. Looking forward to it, and thanks again for having us.
You're welcome. We're going to be right back after this break. Don't go anywhere.